Hello everybody and welcome to Critical Fail with a bunch of us nerdy ass YouTubers sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Austin from F.N.B.N. This is my wife,
Miranda.
And so what are we going to be doing in this video?
So, a little while back I was online because I was searching up Dungeons & Dragons dice because I'm a hoarder. I am a dice goblin.
Laura Bailey will be proud.
I hope so. Especially since I got her little bag from the crit roll site. Anyways, so I was searching online and I came up on some videos talking about unboxing dice from Wish. I was like, that sounds like an interesting idea. So I brought it up to my husband and he was like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
It'd be an interesting video. And not to mention we get to compare, because we have a lot of different dice. We have different dice from, was it Chessex?
We have Chessex, we have Kraken, we have, oh god, who was this one? Dice Bard.
Dice Bard.
Dice Bard. We just have all sorts of different dice that we've gotten from the internet, from conventions, from game shops. Heck, like, I've even seen some dice at Target.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
we have like almost 40 sets of dice.
No, we have 33 sets, including yours.
Yeah, 33 sets including my dice, which I have nowhere near the amount that she does. But, so, she found a random dice, like 5 dice set.
It was a 5 set of dice, so 35 dice altogether, like in total. With velvet bags and everything, it was like $8, $4 shipping on Wish. Surprisingly, it came quickly.
Yeah, even considering the quarantine and whatnot.
I know!
But we finally got them in, and we are going to bust them out. Oh, come on. A little showmanship.
Alright.
Careful, it's a mimic.
I'm sorry. I'm not like Wyatt. For those of you that don't know, we had a battle with a mimic one time, and I told, what was he, a half-orc paladin?
He is a half-orc paladin.
Yeah, I kept telling my half-orc paladin friend, don't open that chest! The DM is smiling! It's a bad idea!
I had no idea the mimic was going to be so hard. Alright, let's cut this thing open. Dice Goblin.
Hey, I mean, I do have a goblin character. And she is my favorite. Tiddles. Or Tits for short.
So these ones were at random?
Yeah, so these ones, I think they said that it was it showed like a picture of what it's gonna look like. But you can also, like, not 100% guarantee it's gonna look like that.
It is from Wish.
Yep. So, they do have these little velvet bags, which we'll probably use, maybe. I don't know.
I'll like honestly, I can use those in the D&D game anyway.
Ooh.
There's one I want to see.
Which one?
These fiery looking ones.
Okay, well let's open one at a time first. Okay, so let's open one. Ooh.
I actually like the colors on those.
So it's like a pinky blue with like.
It kind of looks like a little bit of red.
Like a pinkish.
There's a little bit of red on the D12.
Like a magenta.
Yeah.
The glitter on here is kind of a blue hue with a touch of silver, but they look really nice. Here goes the D20. Whoops!
You rolled a 15.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I'm always worried about with these kinds of cheap dice. How well do they roll?
Yeah. Don't bump the table too much.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so the next set.
Next set is these fiery looking ones. These ones caught my eye. I like that look of that little bit of red with that glittery metallic yellow. Actually, this D6 has a much better look than that. It literally looks like it's captured flame.
Is your Caleb side was like, fire?
I like fire. What did you say? I like fire. I like fire. I like that set. Like honestly, if we're picking sets, that's mine.
All right.
Ooh, I like that mixture of color.
So it's kind of like a blue tealy kind of thing.
With a little bit of an orangish gold.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
really?
These wish dice, I am not mad at. I was expecting a lot worse.
So they're really pretty.
Yeah. Like, honestly, this D20. I like this D20. It's majority blue, but with a little bit.
Let's see.
There we go. With a little bit of a little orangish in there. That's a good dice.
You want to open the next one?
Sure.
Which one?
Oh, I'm gonna go with these green ones.
Of course, green.
I'm a green fan. That's my color.
I mean, I got a knife if you need it.
Yeah. Now this is a good color right here. Look at that. It's got a mixture of that orangish gold that I was telling you that was on the last one, but with a kind of an emerald green. Not an emerald, but a kind of a hunter green.
Yeah.
Which I actually dig that. I dig that very much.
You know, at first glance, I thought these were going to be more like a Green Arrow kind of thing, but they look more Aquaman.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Alright, so Wyatt, we have your dice set. Your paladin's gonna be rolling so good with these.
Alright. Last ones. I got it. Ooh. These are interesting.
What would you characterize? These remind me of something, but I can't, for the life of me, I can't put it.
It reminds me a bit of like a cotton candy mermaid.
Kind of like it. It does kind of remind you of the mermaid.
But yeah, it's like. Let me see.
There you go.
It's like a bit of a purple, but then it starts to go into like a real pretty blue.
Almost kind of with a little touch of teal. At least with this one right here. This one's got a little bit of teal to it.
This one looks like it has a bit of white whenever you shine it just right on the D6. Like right
Oh,
there.
yeah, I see it. It's just right on that corner.
Yeah. Like a nice swirl. Because I know like whenever I was looking at these on Wish, they were advertising them like some sort of nebula galaxy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not these ones, these are ours.
But these...
Yeah, they advertise them like a nebula galaxy sort of thing. I believe that the... Wait, which one's this one? Is this the... Oh, that's not for this one. Oh, wait. Which one is that?
That is for them.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it does have that... yeah, no, this one already has its...
Okay, the D4.
Yeah, this one already has its D4.
But, I think on the Wish site, because I went to go double check it later on for one of my friends, and the price skyrocketed back up. So I got it at a good time.
It was a good steal.
I know, these
Goodbye.
are really nice.
Goodbye. That's 20! Nat 20.
Yep.
Let's see how these ones the ones I like. Nat 20. Why don't I roll this good during the game?
All right, let's do this one.
Nat 1.
That one.
Let's see. I see. Where?
Here, let's move some of this stuff.
All right.
12.
12. Reasonable.
18. Oh, these actually roll really well.
Yeah, because that's the one. So that's the one thing that you always have to look at if you're looking for a good set of dice. It is the quality, because it's about like how smooth it is, the texture, how well you see the light, you see the numbers, and how well it rolls. All right, that was a crap roll. Sometimes it can be crap, but let's see how these Aquaman ones do.
Okay. Well, I mean, the first time we rolled it was like nat 20, so. Yes, and then two.
All right, Will Wheaton touched this one.
We put too much hope into it.
Yeah, we put too much hope into it now it's gone bad. Where did Will Wheaton come from? Where he just came out of nowhere, and then disappeared.
We need Taliesin. We need Taliesin here to touch him. He's the anti-Wheaton.
the anti-Will Wheaton.
Oh my god.
So whenever you think of a good set, or whenever you're picking the dice that you're using, what do you look for to see about a good set of dice?
I usually look at the coloration of it, but also you gotta be careful sometimes whenever it comes to swirl ones, like resin ones like these, or like how I have one right here that has a skull inside of it. If there's stuff inside of it, it can actually off balance it. Like I've seen it where ones that are like multi-layered and it's not balanced correctly.
Yeah.
Like this one's my watermelon one, and it's like green with a little bit of white and then a lot of red. It's a little off balanced. Same with like the ones that some people get for like Pride, rainbow one. The red and the purple usually are a lot to it, and it overbalances it.
Yeah. So you have to look for something that fits the style that you want, but is not going to be too much off to one side where it's going to throw off your rolls.
Yeah. So usually whenever somebody asks me like what kind of dice would be nice starters, I usually just say nice solid colored ones, because it's all solid resin, nothing translucent, it's just like there you go. Or just the basic clear ones, because then you can see if there's air bubbles, you can see if there's any weight to it, because most of the time there's no weight to it at all whatsoever.
Now, what is the worst dice you've ever used?
The one that's in your hand right now?
The metal set. Metal sets are really interesting. They're really cool looking, but they are so weighted that it makes it difficult to... Okay, never mind. I rolled a 19. Very rarely do you get a good roll off of them, because they're so weighted that it's just a couple little... And I rolled another 19. I'm defeating my point here.
I don't like the metal ones so much. They have a nice weight to them. They have a nice feel. But it doesn't feel right to me because I like the acrylic, the resin ones.
I honestly think they're a little bit too heavy to roll.
The metal ones are heavy, but then there's also ones like this. The semi-precious kind of stones. These are opalite ones that I bought at a convention a while back. Like stone ones, they're nice, it's just they're kind of the same thing. They don't roll that well sometimes. You have to try and get it just right, but then other times it's just too weighted.
Also, let's just call attention to the Wormwood box. Was it the special edition?
It was a special edition, I think, from Next Level Dice.
Next Level Dice.
They were at the same convention that I got the Opalites dice from. And I just fell in love because it's Wormwood exclusive, and I'm like, yes, Wormwood.
But
not sponsored by Wormwood, even though
yet.
Wormwood.
But there's a lot of D&D dice from all different shapes and sizes. They even actually have a D100, which is never really used all that much. Because you can easily just do the same thing. Because the D100's mainly used for like wild magic.
For wild magic mostly, but it's easier just to use a D10 and a percentile at the same time. But people just like it. They think it looks so cool.
Either that or just use a few D20s.
Yeah.
Just roll like 5 D20s and then use math. But yeah, we have all different shapes. We have the D20. That's the gargantuan?
I think they call that one the Goliath?
Goliath. I knew it started with a G. And then we have...
But tiny little dice.
Yeah, this little thing. This one's a D20. This one's we got from... was it Kraken?
Yeah, that one was Kraken dice. I will say this. Yes, we have a lot of Kraken dice. I've heard a lot of controversy about this company. Like, mainly just customer service-wise. We've had our dice come in on time. We like them. If you don't like them, that's you. That's you. I'm not hating on you for it. I'm just saying, like...
This video is mainly just about the quality, how they roll, the style and everything. This is more about the dice themselves rather than the customer service. So you can have horrible experiences, just like I have a horrible experience every time I go into Home Depot.
Which we will never go there.
No, never again. So this is mainly just about the dice. So customer service and all that stuff aside, the quality of the dice are pretty good.
Like, if you don't like a certain company that we do mention, that's fine. That's okay. You don't have to like them.
Yeah, majority of this stuff is just our opinion. This is like the quality of the quality is our opinion. Like, some people may prefer the metal dice, and like we don't. But this is just our experiences, our opinions about these certain dice. But honestly, I am really digging these red ones. I think I'm going to use these ones for whenever I DM on our next campaign.
Go on ahead.
I think I'm going to keep those. I think those are mine. Those are mine now.
Usually whenever I shop dice, I try and go for how it looks, how the quality feels, and price. So
I honestly can't pick a set of dice without rolling them at least
once, having a feel of them.
More than once.
Yeah.
You have to give them a good set. So basically, roll them and see how many numbers are 2 digits.
Yeah.
Like, say I roll this 5 times and 3 of them are 2 digits and 2 are 1 digit.
Yeah.
I know that's a good set because the higher the higher the number, I just rolled a nat 1. This is
on your Molly dice.
This is 2020. We're all rolling nat 1s right now.
That's true. Now, another thing that I found out that you can try and figure out if it's a good set of dice. Like, say somebody gifts you a set of dice and you're like, I don't know about these. There's a little trick to see how well it rolls without just even rolling them continuously. It's called the salt and water trick. You get some warm water, you put in some salt, you stir it up, wait till it dissolves a good decent amount, then you put the D20 in there, plop it in, and you kind of like tap on it a few times. And then you kind of watch it as it pops back up and see what number comes up every single time. So you just, if it's random every time, it's a good dice. If it's continuously popping up like 6, 3, 6, 6, like anything like that, something's up with the dice. That's just a little tip I like to tell people.
That's a good set. There's a lot of things that you can... There's a lot of sites that give you actually a lot of information about setting, if you're a first timer, setting up your first D&D dice, what dice are meant for what, and stuff like that. Like, there is... I was just looking this up today. There is tabletopgamesworld.com and there is geeksandleisure.com that give you a lot of information about how to set up the D&D dice and what to look for in a certain site that's gives you good information and good stuff to tell so you can figure out how to set up your dice. And if you're say you are a newbie to the D&D world, welcome.
Hi.
Be prepared to fall down that rabbit hole, because this...
Yes, Once you get your first dice set, then you're gonna get 30.
Yes. Once you roll, you just can't stop.
Like, I actually used to have all my dice in this. And then the moment that critical rolls, like, hey, guess what's back in stock? The bad part is this isn't even full. You know what that means? More dice.
So if you're a younger person, still living with your parents, and you get into D&D, that's the perfect. Your parents should be happy because you'll never be able to afford drugs or anything like that because you'll spend all your money on dice.
This will be your new addiction.
Yes. And it's just as unhealthy.
The clickety clackies that look like candy, don't eat them.
They're not Tide Pods.
Now there is one little thing I would like to say. You don't have to buy on Wish. There are many alternatives.
Actually, I would prefer it if you didn't buy off Wish. Mainly because you want to actually be able to receive your dice within, say, 3 months.
Hey, we got these within a month, so...
Not within a month. Closer to 2 months.
But still, if you want to get some good dice, and you want to support, I would say go to, like, Dragon Dice if you like that. There's also Wormwood. They are starting to do some more dice.
Bard Dice.
Bard Dice. Lovely company.
Lovely company, lovely dice. I have, I call these my mollymocks. If you're a critter, you know why. It is a beautiful shade of purple. And it's just glittery inside, and I love it.
Or like my dice.
These are resin dice with glitter A's. And she only busts them out whenever she desperately needs a good roll.
If I'm just like keep rolling crap and we're in a boss fight, I'm just like, I have this and I'm like, 17.
Not bad.
Not bad. And also they have made my favorite ones, which is my patty jelly ones, which are gorgeous. They're very light baby blue with like speckles of dark blue pieces in it, but they roll so well. Also Chessex.
Chessex it's a good starter thing. They're very affordable.
Company.
It's very affordable if you're looking for just some straight, basic, plain colors, something to start out with. My first set was a Chessex set. It was just a solid green, a solid Kelly green with white numbers. As my first dice set, and it's a good starter set for when you're just starting out.
Yeah, you can find that on their online store. You can find it at any card game store,
Comic book shop.
comic book shops. Like, you can find Chessex so easy because it's so common. It's like the go-to brand. But also another place you can do is Etsy.
Etsy. Oh yes, there's a lot of people that make up their own dice.
The most popular one that I've seen is the D20 duck. That thing is so freaking cute. It's a clear resin dice with a little ducky inside, and it's the best thing ever. It is! And I've been seeing people make homemade dice that looks like Borderlands coloring. Ooh. I've seen a Mad Moxie, I've seen a Claptrap one, and they are gorgeous.
Made specifically for bunkers and badasses.
Hey, yeah, you could do that. Tiny Tina would be so proud. Another place, you can always look on Facebook. Facebook has like homemade dice groups, which I'm a part of because I like looking at all the stuff. But they also have a goblin hoarding dice group as well, and a lot of people will put up auctions of, I made this set and I want to sell it, auction it, do whatever, and people go crazy for that. Like, you will find super unique dice that you can't find anywhere else.
Now, is there any dice that we should be wary of?
I know one dice company right now, Die Hard Dice. They've been in a recent controversy. I saw stuff yesterday on Twitter about it. I didn't really fully read what was going on, but a lot of people were not happy at all with that. Another thing on Wish, please, 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 please be wary of anyone who is selling anything that looks like Disciple Dice's dice. It's just a lot of crap has happened with them, that somebody's selling 3 of their set designs on Wish for super cheap. Go and support Disciple Dice. Like, honestly, they work their butts off, and for someone to do this, it's horrible.
Alright.
Besides that, I can't really think of any other brands that are
That's
bad per se. That's the hard thing.
Like, honestly, it's a hard thing, mainly for the fact that there's so many brands out there. So many brands that do that do have good quality dice that we're not going to mention because, honestly, there's still so many dice companies to maul through. So until next time, this is Austin from F.N.B.N.
This is Miranda.
And stay nerdy out there.